Hello, good afternoon. How's it going, guys? Sayuza, thank you for the raid. Happy Thursday. How's the mic sound? Everything good? I moved it last night, and then I moved it back, so sometimes that breaks things. Sounds good. Thank you. Good. Cool. This is day 2 of our duel with Budgetmonk. He's still on his same run, so it's like 15-10 for him. He's got a lot of land, and I just found out he doesn't plan on staying tall Riga. He's gonna like form Russia and not be small Riga. He's gonna be wide Riga, and it's blasphemous, I think, but that's like his decision, man. Has anyone figured out how we actually like succeed in this? Since yesterday. I spent the last like 10 minutes looking around. I'll just walk you really quickly through some of the angles that I tried to look at. So I figured, okay, maybe there's a chance that I can no CB someone that's not in the Empire, who's allied to someone in the Empire, and also allied to someone that I can co-belligerent chain my way to Bohemia. That way I avoid having Austria come in. So I looked at every alliance of every tag to find every country that has allies that are outside of the HRE and tried to find like a path to connect them to Bohemia, and there aren't any. So that's a thing. I checked every trade node to see if there was an opportunity to do a justified trade conflict so that I could use that to declare with an actual CB to avoid having Austria come in. There are not very many options right now. So I'm actually kind of stuck at a point where it's either something's got to change, which alters the situation and opens up our opportunity again. That's concerning, by the way. Why are there 30,000 Hungarians here? Suffering attrition for no reason. He doesn't have a truce with our subject. But he doesn't desire... Well, he does desire that province. If I'm Hungary, do I attack me? I think I do attack me. He's obviously not going to be attacking the Ottomans. No way. There's no reason for this army to be here, other than to attack me. Right? Right? Unless he expects rebels to spawn right now? Perhaps. But the AI doesn't usually pre-position like this. Okay. Any chance we can pick up quick allies? The only person we're actually able to ally right now is the Livonian Order. With a little bit more improved relations and some Diplorep, we could ally Saluzzo. Currently we're allied to Sweden and the Pope. Unfortunately, there's a chance Sweden might not defend us. Maybe, because he's still in 2 wars. He's only 2 loans in debt. I keep checking that to see if I can offer knowledge to him. In the meantime, honestly, I think I will just offer knowledge to the Livonian Order, because money is money and we need money. I like money. Do you like money? I did briefly consider breaking the alliance to the Pope so that we're not over the relationship limit, since it seems like it's going to take a very long time to revoke a privilege from the nobles and get access to strong duchies. However, I'm not sure if the Diplo points are more relevant. The thing is, okay, in most campaigns, the Diplo points are extremely relevant to me because development is obviously, doing development is really good. But we only have 1 province, so it makes it really hard to keep on doing dev clicks. Like, it's already quite expensive. You need multiple provinces to really take advantage of excess monarch points. So, with that in mind, there's a small chance, I might not go innovative. Because innovative stacks advisor cost discounts, increases monarch point generation, increases monarch point efficiency when it comes to taking tech. It is great for war exhaustion. The free policies are basically more monarch points per month. It gets you to the innovativeness cap faster, which is more monarch point efficiency, etc., etc., etc. So innovative is obviously amazing, but because we're a small country, and I do plan on staying 5 like provinces in Europe myself, I don't think we're going to be able to utilize the majority of the advantages that innovative provides. And because of how difficult it is to secure this mission with the Livonian Order, I'm actually Ugh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna be painful to say. I'm considering taking naval ideas first. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucking stupid. No, I'm considering espionage, which I never thought I'd ever say, but think about the issues we were having. We're having difficulty with not having enough diplomats, not being able to get the claim chain to make the angle work. We're inside the HRE, so we have to deal with the extra aggressive expansion from that. We only have 2 diplomats because we're stuck at duchy level because we're a prince of the HRE. More spy network is good, more diplomats is good, still get some advisor cost discount. We get favor growth, which is useful because we're small and weak and bad. And then if we actually get all the way to the end, the spy action cost modifier -20 would make it easier to get the claims we need. In theory, the cost of claims inside the HRE, the formula should be 20 is the base price, and then it's times 1.5 because 50% if you're a prince claiming a province inside the empire. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an additive discount, not multiplicative, so it should go from 1.5 to 1.3, which makes it much, much more likely that we wouldn't get caught spying while trying to do it. Also, we're super far behind on Diplotech already, so it's not like taking a diplomatic ID group is going to prevent us from getting trade efficiency. We're, like, super far behind. We have a 75% cheaper trade efficiency advisor who's very young, 35. We could run him at potentially a very high level and generate a lot of monarch points. And when you're behind on tech, sometimes it can be better to just stay behind on tech. Obviously, you want to avoid the unbalanced research corruption penalty, but that we're not there yet. So if we do a diplomatic idea group now, we're going to get 7 ideas before we take the next Diplotech, which is going to be 14% discount for each tech. 14% of 600 is 60 plus 24, so 84, 44, hey, what is it? 600 times 0.4, wait, 14. Yeah, 84. So we're going to save 84 on each tech, so over the course of the next 3 techs, that's like, it's like more monarch points. We're like kind of fixing it. How's Novgorod still alive? I don't know, they're just like not fighting each other for some reason. I don't know what the hell Muscovy's doing. Just don't want to fight. Muscovy's currently... they got a truce, but they're... I don't know what Muscovy's doing, man. They're just being silly. We got an administrator. So yeah, what do you guys think? Espionage okay? Espionage also has some really great value right at the start. This is a new thing for me. I've never actually used this. They changed it, I think, in this last patch. Extra subject peace treaty at half cost and the ability to claim entire states. So that's a buff to the ID group. So that's the same, essentially, as the benefit from snake claims, right? Transfer subject, peace treaty at half cost. I have to assume that if you have this age bonus and espionage, it doesn't stack, right? It is paradox, so you never know. Could be additive, but I would assume it's just a binary, you either have it or you don't type thing. So, Golden Era. We were trying to get the Golden Era active, and I really do still want the Golden Era ASAP because our monarch point generation is trash because we can't reliably generate rulers that we want. It's kind of RNGesus, and what else? Unfortunately, we almost had the Humiliate. We almost got a Humiliate off of Naples, but then they got subjugated by Castile. So we had to bow out of that war before we got called in, before Aragon and Castile got called in as the defender against us. We missed that, and now the only valid rivals are too difficult for us to beat. We can't beat Hungary, we can't beat Venice. Venice has 33,000, Hungary has 29,000, plus a subject with 2,000. Plus Hungary has Brandenburg and the Teutons as allies, which is another 16 and 1. So it's really difficult. It's just really difficult for us to actually get our Golden Era started. We're not going to get innovativeness from taking these ideas because someone already started taking them in 1455. If we generate enough monarch points quickly enough, we might be able to catch up and get some innovativeness at the tail end of it. But what is our this thing? Yearly papal influence +2. Okay. And we care a lot about papal authority. or papal influence generation, because we need 250 papal influence to sell indulgences for our mission tree. So I think we just start taking the idea, unless you guys disagree completely with the idea to go espionage. Even with exploration ideas, we're not going to have the colonial range to reach the New World, because we're up in the Baltic, you know? I know you're just probably joking, but believe me, I considered it. Last chance. Why don't we go after Danzig? We don't have any claims. We can't get claims. We don't have claims bordering claims yet. We need 250 more Splendor before we can start getting claims over there. I don't have any CBs. The only valid target that we had earlier was Theodoro, and he got murdered by the Ottomans. Just check some of these again. Attack Genoa. We can attack Moldavia. They're guaranteed by the Ottomans and Poland. Poland would defend. Poland might stop wanting to defend because they are participating in this Teutonic War. Who else can we attack? Odiev still exists, but they're protected. Novgorod is allied to Lithuania. Lithuania's got 29k troops. Novgorod has 19k troops. We can attack Lubeck because we're a plutocracy and they're a plutocracy. This was another war that looked like maybe possible. If we were to do it, the way to do it would be, since Lubeck is in a war, we would want to like rent troops to Lubeck if possible, and then get them over there and then in position. And great thing about renting to Lubeck before we attack him would be that we would know where his army is, have all that information and stuff, you know? Yeah, I think we're not going innovative. I'm thinking we have to go espionage to have a shot at getting this Livonian Order thing. I feel like if I don't get the Livonian Order, because Budgetmonk did, I fail. So I have to do it. I can't just let them disappear, you know? Like, if they cease to exist and we can't complete that mission, I feel like it's a 1444 situation. So... Alright, so we don't care that our subjects are disloyal. We know that we're over the relationship limit, but it's worth it until I can revoke something from the nobles. There's an ongoing Imperial incident. They're about to kick out the, Oh, hey, Artemis. Is Artemis here? Someone write this down or put it in like a, I don't know, on a notepad. Yesterday or the day before, he asked me if there were any UI issues that I had noticed. And I did just notice one. Look, when the Imperial Diet fires, the buttons are in the wrong spot. You can't read the name of the incident. Shame. Shame. Are there any decisions that I disabled that I want to do? No. Okay, we have one privilege open. I was considering, I actually forgot that there is a privilege now to get admirals. And since Navy stuff is such a big deal to us, it might make sense to use this one. It could also make sense to use this one. Every, I would assume every 20 years you can click the button and it just creates heavies, which is money if you just sell them, so... It would also make it a lot easier for us to get our flagship quicker. I'm not sure what the formula is for how many ships it spawns, but I believe it scales, either by port or by force limit, something like that. It might be like 1 ship per 10 force limit, I don't know. This is unfortunate. We are at... Oh no, we're at 15 force limit. Okay. I would love to get to 20 so we can turn on the doctrine. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go for the Admiral. I'd like to have an Admiral. Needs to have some maneuver? Nice. 4 maneuvers, great. Looming disaster is not a real thing. Alright. I think we're ready to start playing for the day. Any of you guys seen the students' YouTube video about the mana point generation from forcing religion? The students' YouTuber video. I've not heard of that. Mana point generation? How does forcing religion... You're talking about the peace deal option to force someone's religion? I don't see how that's tied to monarch point generation. So please elaborate. Okay, cool. So reloading the save actually helped. One of the wars that our ally Sweden is in ended. France accepts peace with Burgundy. Nevers cedes Nivernais and Rethel to France. Burgundy releases Luxembourg. They will be guaranteed by France. France forms a union over Burgundy. France then joins Burgundy's war against Baden, Austria, Bregenz, and Trent. I did not expect that outcome. Alright, so Sweden is still at war with Austria, and now France with 65,000 troops and all of these appanages. I have to assume that there's like probably, what, 5 appanages? Let's just call it 6k per. That's 30,000, 95,000 troops. Something changed. The situation changed. We might have an opportunity here. There's a good chance if Austria gets like brutalized by France that they might not want to defend, which opens up the angle again for a no CB war or something on Anhalt to isolate Bohemia so that we can go after the Livonians. So let's cross our fingers and hope that France does a good job. Sounds good to me. Reformed theocracy with some reform gives you monarch points for enforcing religion on nations. Reformed theocracy. Is that a government that you have to get from a mission, or is it just something theocracies can do? Like, do you know what tier the government reform is? Maybe we can look it up. I hate having to look through all of them. There's so many tiers. There's like freaking 13 tiers of reforms. Nuts. Global Crusade. Whatever. I guess that's interesting, but like, why would you need to do that? Why not just go innovative ideas and have infinite monarch points? Isn't that simpler? Alright, so we're going to start spying on Mr. Livonian Order so that we have a shot at getting a claims ordering claims thing started going. We are drilling, trying to get some military power. We are close to having 50 papal authority again, which will be nice, so that we can sell some indulgences. Hopefully we'll be able to sell an indulgence to a large country and get a good amount of money. Oh, I also do want to sell knowledge to our neighbor. Even though he's our potential enemy. Because money is money. 0.75 money? That's money. I'll take money. Guy was generating tons of monarch points every time he fought someone forced religion, and then he would flip his religion and kept on doing it. Okay, but why? This sounds like a lot of work. I mean, people have a lot of fun in different ways in this game. Some people like to just find little weird exploits and stuff that you can do like that. So I guess I understand it. It's fine. I heckin' love innovative ideas. Me too. Innovative ideas is amazing. Best idea group in the game. In most all circumstances, except for like this exact circumstance that we're in. And that's only because I'm trying to compete with Budgetmonk. If I wasn't trying to do that, I would probably... Well, no, the 5 province limit is really the issue. The fact that I want to stay tall Riga makes innovative not appealing. Gain admin points at the cost of some devotion and some corrupt... No. Okay, so just... Yeah, okay, sure, fine, whatever. Forge the documents. Give me monarch points. I like monarch points. Do you like monarch points? I like monarch points. It is time for the Empire to abandon Italy. Most of these people have left the Empire. Interesting. So... don't think that any of these people were allied in a chain that I could use against Bohemia. Let's come back from Brandenburg and see if there's an opportunity to rent troops to, like, Mr. Lubeck. Lubeck does not want to do it, only because there's no land access to capital, and because he says war balance looks good. So he's in a conquest war against Lüneburg. He's about to take the fort. What about Lüneburg? Do you want to buy troops? Not offer condottieri to a nation that you have a truce with. I have a truce with whom? I guess I have a truce with Bremen? Okay, so in May of next year, we can potentially rent troops out. That's when our truce expires with the Teutonic Order as well. Okay. Well, we're also... I mean, I let the game run for a bit. Hungary didn't attack us, so that's a good sign. We're not rivaled to the Teutons, so I wonder if there's any opportunity to do something with Lettieri in this whole situation. They can't afford any money. It's Teutonic Order and Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg, would you want to pay? Okay, so if we had land access to capital, the answer is yes. Wait, that's interesting. So if it's at 0.6 on the slider, it says no land access to capital, but at 0.7 it doesn't. That's interesting. So we could just get black flagged and take a look at that. And give it a month or two. I'm gonna stop drilling just for a sec. Lumsen did a thing with somebody. Caraman got dead. The fact that the Ottomans are at peace is a little bit spooky because they might try to kill us. We're no longer building light ships. To build a flagship, we still need another 400-ish sailors. We're building ships quite quickly, actually, because of the double expanded infrastructure. Alright, we want to cancel access with on the 27th. Black flag. Go back to improving with Mr. Brandenburg. Alright, so Mecklenburg. I really wish you could open this interface without having a diplomat free. It would just make everything so much easier, you know? Just like all the other UIs they made that possible for, like, you guys remember way back when? You couldn't even look at the declare war screen without a diplomat being free? You couldn't look at the send peace offer, like, interface without a diplomat being free? Like, so silly. Alright, can't afford upfront costs. How about on this side? Poland doesn't want it. We have a truce on that side. Okay, and the Teutonic Order would accept, but it's only for free. I assume that these guys also think that the war balance or war score or whatever looks good. Yeah. Alright. Well, we'll go back to drilling then. It's fine. You can't ever really get insane attrition with the cap unless you use a mod to remove the cap. Yeah. Unfortunately, the way that the game handles the attrition cap, the attrition cap is just 5. There's like very, very few things that interact with it. There's like special province modifiers. There's, I think ramparts might, or at one point possibly did affect it. I don't remember. No, they just increase flat attrition. They don't increase attrition cap. So the problem is, like, say you, like, it's really obvious if you just take defensive ideas reduces attrition somewhere in it, I thought. Maybe not. I swear it used to. Didn't it used to have like 25% reduced attrition? I need to look at all the idea groups. I think that there was a lot of changes in this last patch that I have not learned yet. Got moved to quantity? Okay. Yeah, the land attrition minus 25 used to be part of defensive, and it also had attrition for enemies plus 1. But, so what it would do is it would make it so that you suffer a little bit more attrition. Like on a siege, instead of having 1%, you'd have 2%. But because of the 25% reduced attrition modifier as well, it would set the cap to like 3.7. 3.75, right? 25% of 5. And the cap, like the reduced attrition reduced the cap, and it was like more powerful than the increase plus 1. So like two countries with each having defensive ideas effectively, like, I don't know. It's silly. I remember the good old days when there was no attrition cap and you could glass the deserts of the Mamluks and make people suffer 15% attrition per tick. It was super fun. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Anyway, what are we doing? We're only making 0.39 monies. That's not very much monies. We do have enough papal authority to potentially sell an indulgence. Let's check to see if that is a possibility. I can never remember like what page the damn thing is on. Offer indulgence. 3 countries would accept. We can offer an indulgence to Lithuania. That sounds bueno. Let's do it. What do we get? It's not economic. It is not dynastic. It is overt. No. I don't know how to find the damn thing. Alliance? No. Where is it? Economic? Is it economic? It's economic, but it's at the top. Gotcha. Alright, so spend 50 papal influence to offer an indulgence to Lithuania. If accepted, Lithuania will transfer 3 months of their income to us, and they get 1 stab and 10 prestige. So 3 months of their income. So it's not based on development then. It's going to be based on, we want to offer it to whoever has the most income. Or whoever is available. But yeah, so Lithuania is probably the best one that we can do right now. Rip my papal influence. But money. Okay, we'll get a claim on the Livonian Order. Start spying on this guy. Just kind of prepping for having the age bonus. Claims ordering claims. AT1N, thank you for your sub. Also JW3 and Jipez, if I missed you guys. Radaron gifted a sub to Sayuza. Thank you guys. Lau Pedro 5205, thank you for Twitch Prime. How hard would it be to make the AI make better decisions? How hard would it be to make the AI make better decisions? Oh, you're saying like Paradox would rather... I see. So you're saying that it was easier for them to just make it... Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was a band-aid fix rather than making the AI actually care about troop movement and supply and... But... I'm sure there's other considerations that we aren't thinking about, like... Not only would making the AI better be a lot of development time, and it might not necessarily increase sales, therefore it might not be worth the company spending time developing it, because it's not economically viable, but it also might make the game run poorly, or worse, which is bad because they have to cater to the fact that not everyone has a supreme PC that can run the game with, you know, perfect speed. They got people who are still using, you know, 720p monitors and stuff that play the game, so, or they play it on their laptop, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, I do give Paradox a lot of shit, but sometimes I think that it is useful to look at it from their perspective. We do have war reps. I actually didn't realize we had owed Denmark war reps when we surrendered to them. I thought it was just cash, so it's kind of annoying. We've been paying war reps for 10 years. They're taking 10% of our monies from Lithuania. How rude. Actually a little bit too early to be spying on Danzig. Let's improve with whichever subject is closest to being loyal. No, you have too much opinion. We'll improve with whoever has the lowest opinion, since it's more efficient. Twelve-year-old game? Isn't this game 10 years old? The game came out in 2013, August. So how's the France-Austria thing going? Hey, Sweden sacking Vienna. Nice general, Sweden. Johan Vasa, 1441. 20% infantry combat ability from National Ideas. Dude is a beast. That's a scary army. The Emperor's down to 23,000 troops. Alright, just out of curiosity, if I were to... Yeah, declaring an OCB war would result in the isolation of Bohemia. 2 stab, shit tons of aggressive expansion. If we were to do it, we should at least wait for the second idea. For reduced AE impact. Did Livonian Order join the Poland War? They did, yes. How did you notice that? Just troop movement, or? You got a good eye, man. Alright, how's the war going? So, Danzig is the defender. And they are winning. They do control Danzig. This did get sieged, and it got recently unsieged, so... it looks like they're just waiting on this 14% siege of Marienburg. So they are going to have to probably march up here and murder the Livonian Order's army. This could be good for us. If Livonian Order gets stack wiped and then rebuilds their army and they get stack wiped, or just their entire country gets sieged out, they could theoretically delete forts, which would make it a lot easier for us to conquest him. Poland might break his alliance with Bohemia if they're rivals. Let's take a look at that. So, Poland is rivaled to Bohemia. Livonian Order is allied to Bohemia. That could be a thing. He's a diplomat. Diplomats do like to do stuff like that. They will seek out powerful friends, attempt to expand diplomatically. They're less likely to go to war. He's not the war leader, though, is the problem. Danzig is. So, the only way Poland could break the alliance between the Livonian Order and Bohemia is if, for some reason, he decided to separate peace, but he can't, because he's a secondary participant and he's a secondary participant. So I don't think there's any opportunity here for the Livonian Order to break alliance from Bohemia. Danzig's not going to want to do that. It's a good thought, but yeah, it's not the right war leader, unfortunately. Okay, so since we decided to go for a diplomatic idea group, we could theoretically buy down some of this inflation. Really no reason to keep it. Also very cheap to do because we've got promote burgers bookkeeping. Nice. Yeah, let's get rid of it. All Kali Live, thank you for your sub. I swear, didn't you just sub like 2 days ago as well? Why do you keep doing that, man? That's a lot of Polish troops, dude. 2-3-2-1 general is basically the same as ours, so that's kind of spooky. I mean, we're not actually fighting them or anything, but you know what I mean. Switzerland has accepted white peace with Austria. Vienna's got a negative 42% chance to fall. Austria's got 20k troops and is losing a battle. And they just got routed. The Emperor is going to be mighty weak here. Also, what the hell happened to all of the Imperial authority? I thought he had already passed one reform. Oh, he did. Yeah, it's okay. I just forgot how to read this. Okay. Here, we'll say yes to all of them or whatever. I mean, I know that Italy left the empire, but it said it was going to be minus... It was 20. Wasn't it? The Emperor the Emperor favors this option, and it was going to be minus 20 Imperial authority, but then it was going to be like plus 16 if he got that option. And I do remember in the tooltip it said that they would lose Imperial authority related to the development that was leaving as well. So was it not factoring that in to the tooltip? And that's why it's all gone? Or what? 'Cause that's a ton. He lost like 30 or 40 Imperial authority. Sucks for him, man. Just got re-elected, though. How many ships do we have queued? Keep on queuing more. We do need to build a marketplace. Bum. What was I gonna do? I feel like I was about to do something, and then I forgot. We're waiting. Oh, we're just kind of waiting till we have the next idea, is what I need. Also, I can't actually build a marketplace yet because we don't have Diplotech. But, you know. Oh, also, we were waiting... Right, we were waiting for our truce with the Teutonic Order to expire so that I could consider renting troops against this guy. So let's re-look at that again. We're also trying to maybe theoretically become friendly with Brandenburg. That was another angle I was trying to use to get Mr. Bohemia out of our hair. Alright, so this guy is being sieged. Looks like that fort fell. They have to take down Switzerland as well. And they are actually all the way down there. Look at the cav ratio. Jesus, dude. Why? Why do you have so many cav? Surely he is suffering insufficient support with that kind of cav count when he's doing battles. Silly. Okay, so Lubeck would not be interested because war balance still looks good. The reason why I would want to do this is because, I mean, I have a CB on him, so it's good enough reason most of the time. We can't do any kind of like conquest or enforced vassalage with this, but this CB is based on battles. We have a great general. We have 14 troops. It's got a 75% cost modifier to gold taken, so it's just an opportunity to get army tradition, prestige, and money for a very relatively easy potential war. East Jersey, Hamburg, Bremen would all come in if we attacked him, so we know his army's down there, and we'll be tied up for a little while. Level 3 fort, level 3 fort, level 1 fort. So, like, what I could do is I can black flag the army, rent the troops to, like, say, East Frisia, march the army over here, and then because they'll be rented to East Frisia, I can put them in East Frisia's capital, and he will be unblack flagged. Then if I declare war on Lubeck, we'll instantly be hostile to East Frisia, but our army will auto-cancel the contract, but we won't get black flagged. So we can just put the army there, start by sieging down one of the guys, and I don't know, though. I don't know if I could siege down 2 level 3 coastal forts before this guy gets his army home. And I'm not sure we could actually beat this stack, to be honest. 7k, 9k. Also, notably, that guy's not currently in the war, so his stack is just sitting there doing nothing. I think I'd prefer to do a contract that we actually get paid for if I could. War balance looks good. Indeed it does. Austria. Yeah, not especially not coastal forts. I mean, we have a really good general. Our general is insane, actually. He's a 3-4-2-2 defensive planner. So 2 siege pips, 4 shock pips, like he's solid. Still, doesn't matter how good your general is. 14k troops aren't going to beat 33k troops. Not unless you're Prussia in the mountains behind a river with a rampart and a bunch of other bullshit, you know. Currently 31 reasons away from an alliance with Brandenburg. We've got favors with the Pope yet. We're at 7. We have 13 favors with Sweden. As soon as his war is over, he just needs to pay off some loans, and then he might be willing to join us. Alright, I'm going to ask for access. Create a return province again. Feel very indecisive, but that's because playing on very hard does make the start harder. Especially when you're an OPM. Check if the Aussies will protect Wolgast. They will currently not protect anyone because they have occupied and besieged provinces -58 and they're 800 gold in debt. So you want, what, Wolgast just for the sake of expansion? Again, I can't claim the land yet, but soon. We're at 647, generating 5 per month. 800 minus 647 divided by 5 is going to take us 31 months. In 31 months, we'll have claims bordering claims. Frenchies ruining Europe. That is standard, isn't it? Just kidding. No, I'm not. Alright, I need to cancel the access because we are over the relationship limit, trying to do a diplomatic ID group. Mecklenburg accepts peace with Danzig. They give monies. So Mecklenburg is out of the war. So now it is just Danzig, Poland versus Teutonic Order, Livonian Order. No army for the Teutons. 16k troops for Livonian Order. We haven't rivaled Livonian Order yet, so there is still a chance we could like rent troops to them if we wanted to try to like slow this situation down. If I tried to attack here, it's complete crazy-ass suicide. And this is still invalid. And I believe there's still no reasonable target out here. Yep. We're just still kind of chilling. We're gonna keep drilling and wait until we have claims bordering claims. It's loyal to the Pope. We have a new Pope who's turned on dev cost -5. Ooh-wee. Current Pope is how old? 52. Kind of young. Still think it's always worth spending at least 5 to have a shot at becoming Curia controller. Diplomatic ID group? Yeah, I know, right? I went espionage first. It's crazy. I know how many times over the years I've said I hate espionage ideas, but they buffed the shit out of it. And especially when you're in the HRE, that 20% aggressive expansion impact is extremely valid. Very good. Short pitch of this campaign. Budgetmonk was playing very hard Riga start and had said that it was like really, really hard and impossible. And he was getting frustrated, and it seemed like a fun challenge, so I kind of challenged him to a friendly duel. Lubeck has pieced out Switzerland. Means that they are done with their war. 100% with this guy. Okay. if there were an opportunity to rent condottieri to him for money, that's a great situation. If you notice someone that's at 100% and you have a diplomat free and your army is black flag, just rent condottieri if you expect that that country is going to cease to exist. And it's just instant free money. My guess is that Austria is probably not going to be able to do anything about this with the unlawful territory request because he's so weak right now that I doubt the Empire respects him. Brandenburg, why won't you flip friendly? I actually wish... I don't actually know what triggers them to become friendly. I know that they have to have high opinion. I know that setting your attitude to friendly seems to sometimes help. But, like, it's one of those black box mechanics that really annoys me, because I don't know exactly what triggers it. You know? Kind of like how you can't get people to offer you knowledge sharing. Like, you can't ask them to do it. They have to offer it to you. It's another one of those ones that really annoys me. Attitude feels random. I mean, I agree. Yeah. There are some clear triggers, though. Like, if they have a claim on your throne, they'll instantly switch to domineering. But when it comes to, like, threatened, protective, some of the other ones. Claudia, thank you for your sub. 47 months total.
Over 9,000!
I believe that you have to have at least positive 100 opinion to be able to be friendly. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Negative 24 reasons. If he flipped friendly, we'd have the alliance. So usually what triggers protective is if, let's say that Poland is rivaled to, for argument's sake, let's say Poland is rivaled to Lithuania. If I mark my attitude towards Lithuania as threatened, then if they're rivals, and also especially if Lithuania wants my land, that is usually what triggers them to feel protective of you. But I think it's also somewhat tied to the ruler personality, whether they are a militarist, a diplomat, an administrator, you know. It's a very black box, crazy, weird system. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I spied a little bit too early. Might as well just keep spying on him because it'll help out with our first war. Although he's going to be allied to Poland, which is not great. Wow. Really? The Livonian Order would actually defend by one reason right now if I attacked in that direction? Danzig is here. Why aren't they actually trying to siege down the rest of the Livonian Order? And where's the Livonian Order's army? They have access through all of Lithuania, so it could be anywhere, really. For some reason, Sweden is down here fighting Croatian rebels. AI gonna AI. The button, it finally showed up. This is like the first time I've actually seen this. Genoa is defending against Mr. Ottomans, as is Venice. If there were ever gonna be a contract that's like really lucrative for us, it's gonna be one of these. Renting to a rich country like this. Venice would offer 0.7 maintenance if we got them black flagged. Genoa would give us 1.1x maintenance. Anyone else in the war? The Knights, Venice, Cyprus, Saluzzo, Siena. Siena would give us 0.3. Saluzzo would give us 0.3. We have enough troops, we could actually split the stack into two and rent to two separate countries so that we don't have to park 14 troops in one location. But because we only have one good general, well, the other general's not bad, but I would probably just rent to Genoa if I wanted to do this. We obviously would get completely murdered if we tried to actually do anything, though. So it'd be like an 18-month contract type thing. Get paid to drill. The only question is, are we going to need our army in the next 18 months or not? It's really hard to say because the opportunity is so, like, fleeting. And I'm a little concerned because we're going to lose our subjugation CB soon. In 76. We only have 13 years left. We're still building boats? Hope so. Oh yeah, I got 4 queued. How many do I actually need? 1,500 minus the 1,310 sailors we have. So with the 4 ships that are currently being built, we will have 1,500. Okay, cool. Good to know. Now we need to save up 100 gold to build the flagship. Alright, yeah, I feel like it's a good reason to do it. It's also extremely likely that the Ottomans are going to attack us soon. Just something we should be aware of. Brandenburg, be friendly, please. Hey, Genoa. Please, before you take any debt, would you actually offer me the 1.1x? Damn it. He spent some of his money, now he won't offer me 1.1x. Alright, maybe we go back to Venice, get 0.8x. Dang it. Oh well. We'll run to Venice then. Before we get on Black Flag, just want to double check that they don't have access through everything all the way to our land for some reason. And then we'll go back to drill. Love getting paid to drill, it's wonderful. We have room for one more monthly improved relations with this guy. Base sitting. Antwerpen has gems. Wow. I would love to get my crown land above 20% to get rid of some of this liberty desire from subjects development to help get these guys loyal before the truces are up. But, I only have one province, and it's difficult to get crown land when you can't seize land. In like a year, we are able to revoke estate statutory rights, though, so we need to get the clergy to 100% somehow. We've just been rivaled by Styria. Oh, did I just click through the peace deal? Shit. Why would... Oh, because we have land and subject land down here. Weird. So Styria exists. There's our humiliate. Assuming we can declare before he gets a whole bunch of allies or something. This extra +1 diplo relations will give us 120 diplo points over the next 10 years, and we're currently over the relationship limit, so that's really good. However, it pisses the burghers off a ton, and they do have enough influence to cause a disaster. 15 loyalty with the clergy. Alright, let's do a little bit of math. 68.1 plus 15 plus, if I sell crown land, it's 93.1. So... The problem is that this is just temporary loyalty, it's not loyalty equilibrium, so it's going to decay, like, right away. And we still have a full year, so over the course of a year, a lot will decay. I think I'm going to just take this, save the diplo points so we can get more, what's it called? More ideas. We want our idea group. Alright, we rival Styria. Bum, 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 bum. This could be our golden era, if we can declare. He did get an ally. Too bad my diplomats are really far away. Alright, so we need to update our casus belli by embargoing anybody, just for a moment. That triggers the game to, like, update your CBs. So, now we can declare humiliate rival. Austria won't come in. They have 12k troops and 2k cav, so 14,000 versus our 14,000. Our troops are rented out for a full year. And, but this is an opportunity to get an actual humiliate and potentially a show strength off. He only has a level 1 fort and a level 2 fort. Baden has a level 1 fort. Yeah, we gotta do this. This is just too good. Bum, 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 bum. You have no army? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Will make no difference. Bum, 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 bum. We're actually quite close to prosperity. Let's bump stab again. We don't need no stinking army. Why won't you be friendly, sir? Seems rude. Let's top off our spy network on Danzig, and let's do this. We could spend prestige to make potentially one of our subjects loyal after we get our army back. And Styria will likely get distracted and go down here. Even though our subjects are disloyal, they'll defend their own land. So if Styria tries to come down here, they might, like, band together and help each other and whatever. Of course, they can't get, they can't, like, ally each other yet, because they all have truces with me. We need to cancel this embargo. Livonian Order has a 2-3-1-3, and Danzig is just like staring him down. They apparently don't want to fight for some reason. Check military access and see what kind of access Styria has been doing. I would prefer to knock Baden out first, of course, because that makes it easier to get to 100% with the war leader. You know what? Actually, we probably should not have... we need to get black flagged again, and then I can unblack flag in our subjects' land. That'll be a lot easier, and they won't see the army coming. Of course, they can't see the army right now anyway, because we are a condottieri contract, so that's a thing. We can cancel our contract on 10th of March of 65, so about a year. We're gonna march down to about here. Okay, good. Our subjects are being useful interference. Looks like they are requesting a military access path up to us over time. Even if the Styrian army manages to get to our capital, I highly doubt that it's going to matter, because they only have 9 troops and we have more. Our income's kind of okay, so if we take some damage, I probably will consolidate the infantry to make space for a couple more cavalry. Because we need power and a small force limit. And our income will be great after we get to Miltech 6, which is actually like really freaking soon. Wow, I didn't realize it was so soon. Holy shit, crap, I might need to delay taking the next idea in order to take Tech 4, just so that we can build a marketplace. Because the sooner we get this, the sooner we're amazing. You know? Subjects failed? Yeah, but they'll run interference. They're all marches. They've all got bonus defensiveness, and they're like mountain forts and crap. Like, look at this thing. 49% defensiveness. 25%. We can call an ally into the war. The Pope would assist us in our war. We have 10 favors with him. Wait. That does seem like the best use, since I currently don't have an army. Sure, come on in, buddy. Help us. We'll tell the Pope we want him to go after Baden first, if possible. And maybe he'll help us out and get military access up through there. I might need to do the thing where I ask for access, and then cancel access, so that another AI, like our ally, the Pope, will see the lost access and ask for it himself. So I could essentially convert a few diplo points into a path to get the Pope up there, if he doesn't want to do it himself. Otherwise, we're just waiting for our troops to come back, which is totally fine. Lose admin points to gain loyalty with the clergy. Unfortunately, it will go down over time, but I actually think we should do this, because we're able to revoke state statutory rights really soon. So we just need to, every time we get offered loyalty, we just take it. God is on our side. God wills it. Yes, indeed. God does will it. 10th of March. Soon. Come on, Pope. Do something. Got access through France. He just needs, like, access through one province. Here. So, like, it's been one diplo point and ask for access through Florence. Because I'm sure that they hate each other. You hate Venice too? No. So you could get access through Venice. If you wanted. Florence won't give me access. Neither will him. Alright, let's come back from Danzig and start improving with Florence. Florence, why are you mad? Allied rival, pairs heathen tendencies. We're not heathens, you're heathens. We're losing 0.64 for being over the Naval Force Summit right now. Agenda of the Diet. Okay, we obviously take the clergy. So they want us to develop the capital twice with base admin, which is the best one for us based on our country. It's a shit ton of admin points. It's gonna cost me like, well, a lot. It's gonna cost me a lot. But it gives us 10 loyalty, pushes us to 87. Still not enough to get all the way there, though. Alternatively, do we have the clergy guaranteed completion click available? Can't use this one. I think that I did it like right away, right? So I should be able to do it again in like November or December, probably. It was this one, right? Yeah, okay, so we'll take the clergy one, and then I'm not going to spend the admin points. No innovativeness from admin tech is available. 2 years away from Miltech 6. The Teutonic Order revokes core on Memel. Teutonic Order pays Danzig money. Peace costs Danzig Diplo points. Peace costs Poland Diplo points. Why did Poland have to pay Diplo points? But why? Oh, full annexation. Alright, okay. Just didn't see that line. Okay, well, one of the people we're supposed to vassalize is dead, unfortunately. But he can be recreated. We can build him again. Bum ba bum bum. Looks like the Pope did manage to get access through Venice for us. Sweet. And he is starting a siege. Cool. Bum 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 bum. Papal influence or loose unrest. We don't care about that. Our neighbor just embraced the institutions, so we need to keep an eye out, see if we can offer knowledge to Mr. this guy soon. Or literally anyone else once that gets removed. Here's our modifiers dropping off. Cool. Okay, so we're going to click this, but I might want to wait until I'm certain that clicking it will get us to the right number. Let's see. This can't be revoked until January 13th, so we obviously don't want to do it today, because even just 2 months, if it's decaying, it could potentially do the thing where it ruins it. So hold these clicks for a couple months and just do them both then, I think. No reason to improve Florence anymore. Knowledge sharing ended. Check to see if we can offer it to anyone else. 5 reasons away from offering it to Crimea. We've got 2 Diplo rep. We don't want to switch from our current advisor because he's a minus 75% cost advisor. Go, Pope, go. God wills it. No, our general died. The good one? Damn it. We got him after we got this one. That's not fair. Improve with the Pope over the annual tick just to guarantee we're getting all the papal influence generation that we can. I was all like a lot of my decision making on like what I was able to do, what I wanted to do was based on the fact that we had that good general and then he just had to go and die. Okay, no reason to take tech early if we're not getting innovativeness. We'll hold off on that. Wait to see if there's competition on this. We'll take it in January if we need to. Also, I would really like to do it after we win this war so we have the golden era. Alright, one more time. This can be revoked in now. Okay. So, we will click the Get Papal Influence button first. And then we will complete the mission. And then we will revoke estate statutory rights. And then we can now summon a diet. If we were at peace, we can actually seize land now, and that will help us get above 20% again. With just like 2 or 3 dev clicks, we could potentially be above 20. Clergy once again want us to do base tax. No thanks. Riga gets base manpower, or Riga gets base production. These all don't seem great. Definitely not spending diplo points. We do have plenty of military points at the moment, but I really don't want to spend monarch points doing development because it's just so expensive now. And it doesn't do much for us, really. There is some argument for trying to get to like 45 dev so that we could do one more expand infrastructure, but do we have the ability to auto-complete any other estate clicks? I never did get religious diplomats turned down, and this is one of the best ones. So I kind of want to, I know we're like out of slots, but I almost want to just immediately do that. I think I do. +1 diplo rep's insane. For a, just from coming from a privilege. There's almost even an argument to just like immediately turn on estate accessory rights again. Although I can't now that I've got 6 privileges again. But like I could sell titles, revoke one of these other privileges that I don't need, and then we could try to go back below 0, you know, low crown land and just get another 30 crown land. That'd actually get me. It would fix the subject liberty desire issue quicker. And I still only have 1 province, so it still doesn't really matter. And we're still a theocracy, so it's, I mean, it wasn't hard to do. We did it one day after we were available, so in 20 years we could just revoke it again. And I get money, and I need money, so that I can build buildings to get the thing done. And I can use money to run a higher level advisor, so we get diplo points. I think I've just convinced myself to do it again. Yeah. What do we revoke? This is the one that costs 5 crown land and gives 10% taxes, manpower, and production efficiency, so we like that one. We like government reform progress. This is the one that lets us pass reforms for free, but I just clicked it, and we tested this. It still has the internal 20-year cooldown, so there's really no reason to have it right now. Seek support of the clergy is the one that gives papal influence. We like that. So let's revoke this one. Just want to double check though. Oh, I can't actually double check, damn. Well, I hope it's the one that lets you turn in things properly or for free. Yeah, did I do the wrong one? No. Yeah, this is the one that I wanted and we're good. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're going to try to get our crown land as low as possible. Unfortunately, I can't like grant another estate privilege to get it lower, but the event should still theoretically fire. And I guess if I had to choose, I would prefer base tax, even though it kind of sucks to do this dev click. We'll wait for prosperity and golden arrow though. Okay, cool. Well, that took a little while, but I think overall we're in a good position. Now we're just waiting to revoke condottieri. And then we are going to go and win. Three diplo rep, sweet. Should probably like do the embargoes and insults and stuff like that, yeah. Contract is coming due on the 10th of March. So I'm just gonna keep the diplomat free to guarantee it. Actually means the 11th. Cool. Okay, we'll get unblocked flagged here. We got military access up through Serbia. We got access through all this, so we'll get started on the Graz fort. They only have 5k troops. Baden is down to 6k troops, so my 2-7 stacks should be relatively safe to just carpet siege a bit. Looks like the Pope's doing a pretty good job. No siege pip, but he's just like getting lucky. It looks like, well, I guess he's been there half a year already, but still. Impressivo. But okay, we want to get our. Okay, what just happened here? Ducal Prussia is a vassal of Poland. Wait, did Poland get new missions or events or something? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's not cool. Not cool, man. Well, now I need to spy on Poland so that I can actually get my claim chain going once we get the Sage bonus next month, apparently. With 3 Diplo rep, can we offer knowledge sharing to Crimea? We're at 0 reasons. So you need to be allied, or we need even more Diplo rep. And we already have Diplo rep from this, and that's going to go away soon. We hired a Diplo rep advisor. I could do it temporarily, but I don't think we'd make more money doing that. There's no one big enough that would do it. Just lost my train of thought again. Do any of our subjects have a siege pip? Ragusa does. Double placate to get Ragusa loyal, and he might help us do this war a little bit faster, potentially. Plus, we have truces expiring with these guys in 69, so I've got like 4 years to get these guys under control. Alright, AE impact, of course, is always worth considering when you're in their HRE, but there's just no way we can not take snake claims. It's just too... We need it. We need the ability to, I don't know, he'll do stuff, you know? Switch this guy over to... Alright, here he is, never mind. We have 364 money, and we have a quarter price Diplo guy. If we promote him, 2.43, it's going to cost me about a gold a month for an extra monarch point. And we have to pay 80 gold up front. I think that is worth it. 1 for 1. Pretty good exchange rate. That is a 112 and a 5121. Our cav is over here, so that army is probably safe. Equal size. Looks like Papal State is working down this other guy. Good guy, Pope Man. But he broke his siege here? You bastard. You were doing so well. Why would you do this? Alright, if based on that, I definitely need to placate Ragusa to get that siege pip up here. I want them to all be supportive. I want to tell Mr. Ragusa to go here. We'll pull 1 troop over here and say attach. I want these to get unsieged.
Nice!
Milkman, thank you for gifting 10 subs. Dude, you're amazing.
Oh my god.
That's a total of 70. Dude, wow. They do have an access path to our capital, so it's very likely that one of the 2 armies, either Baden or Styria, is heading all the way up there. Baden has 6k troops. He's willing to white peace. I really just want this war to be over quickly so that I can move on and get the golden era. So yeah, we're gonna peace him out now. We don't need to push for more.
It's over 9,000!
Okay, are you gonna listen, Ragusa? Are you coming? He is coming. Good. Bring siege pip, please. I like how precise the gold in the peace deal is now. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Franklin, thank you for your 61st month. Dude. A lot of months. Hey, Ragusa. You are needed. Where are you? Ragusa's decided he doesn't want to do it. Let's see if flipping him back to no focus will reset his AI. Another thing we can do is intentionally have not enough troops to do the siege while only having 1 army with attach. Might bring him up here. And if that doesn't work, then I just hate him. He lost military access, probably is the issue now. We'll pay a Diplo point to get the access. That siege pip makes a big difference on this fort, and I do need 100% war score. Definitely expecting someone to show up in our capital in a moment. He is on his way. And Styria got black flagged, apparently. Looks like the Pope really wants to help out. We've got, what Wait, no, those are neutral armies. Why is Venice here? Oh, he's just here because he's here for some reason. This army is kind of... I don't like this. But, what can you do? Better to just pile the army all together then, so that we don't have to risk a battle. Suffer a little bit more attrition. Okay, do want to top off the spine work on Wolgast because we need 30 inside the HRE. And as much as I want to take this next idea for the AE impact, I think we are going to actually have to take tech in order to be able to build the marketplace, because in January we take Abintech and Miltech, and then the only thing stopping us is stability. And a workshop. Shit. Workshop is what tech? Admin Tech 6. Okay, so we need 300 gold, marketplace, workshop, barracks, and yeah, that just requires Diplotech 4, Admin Tech 6, Miltech 6. And of course we need to get to 3 stab. But I'll just buy it, it's fine. Like the value from that mission is just so insane that we'll just, yeah, we just want to take it. No, Pope. No, God's children are dying. That's so sad. We can ask for contribution from the burghers to get construction costs. Sure. That'll help out. Got Siege of Graz. Okay, I mean, it's a long walk, but we could try to march over there. I'm going to turn that alert off so that I don't forget and accidentally do it. January 1st, we take tech. Bum, ba, bum. We actually got innovativeness from it too. Crazy. Okay, let's start immediately building buildings. We need the marketplace, workshop. Workshop makes us some money. I can't build this until we have that. Don't need the barracks for the manpower yet, so yeah, we'll build a workshop first. 70 gold's a pretty good price. And actually, we can make it even cheaper. If I wanted to, I could spend 4 clicks here to put the guilds in charge and get construction cost -10. Saves me potentially like 30 gold. 30 gold for 4 clicks at 9 admin. Not really a great exchange rate. This is where I wish he would just unconditionally surrender so that I can just, like, end the war, you know? Like, why not do it, buddy? Ask the De Heretico Combe. Sure, fine, good. We do have enough of this thing again. Also, I can turn this on for another 10% construction cost. Wow, we have a lot of those. We want to offer indulgences. Brandenburg would accept an offered indulgence. Sure. Offer it to whoever hell wants it. I don't care. Give me money. We need to do 5 of those. Cancel my military access route, so can't get over there. And we just switched to our heir, who is shit. He's a -4 Babby, but he does have well connected, so that's kind of good, I guess. The other one we wanted to do is I still need to try to get the nobles high enough that I can revoke something so we can turn on strong duchies. It's really important because our subjects are going to become disloyal soon once the truces are up. So which one of these things makes the nobles happy? Any of them? Bueller? Bueller? None of them make the nobles happy. Well, that sucks. Nobles get mad. Oh, this one does. Alright, cool. Let's do that one. Ooh. Ooh. An actual good heir. He's almost definitely going to have a hunting accident. +3? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, +3, baby. Ooh. Alright, what do we revoke? We want our military points. We want our military advisor discount. Right of council does basically nothing. We like supremacy. Expand the fortifications is pretty irrelevant. This one gives us generals. It's got to be the right of council. And I'll do strong duchies. Cool. Yeah, they updated it. It now does count. Unfortunately, he is construction cost plus 10 and martial educator. Interesting. Okay, but we have advisor cost discounts. Minus 65% for a while we have access to new men. Means we could run this guy at level 5 for 2.42 per month. He's only age 40, so he doesn't actually have a death chance yet. If I do this, do we have enough money to build the other buildings? Let's see, we were paying 70, and then we got the construction cost penalty, so it's going to be 80%. I need 80 times 2. Plus 93. Yeah, it looks like I could actually afford to hire him. Okay, level 5, let's do it. 56, the guy's young. 35 and 56 are the ages. Still can't get around. That building get done yet? No. Takes a long time. Hey Artemis, I found another UI problem. That looks weird. The aristocrats have taken over. I don't know that I want the aristocrats to be taking over. Realm armies? No, we want to keep the traders. Although I do not like that it's going to cost me Dipple points. Maybe we just leave them in charge for right this second. Fine. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. That's enough spy network to get a claim on Danzig, which means we can get a claim on Wolgast. Okay. We're still a prince, which means we've got the ability to expand inside the Empire. Austria is super small and weak. If I had a claim on Wolgast, the only person that would defend him is Aachen, so this is a great expansion route. Question is, which province do we want the claim on? Which province would we like to keep for at least a little while? Or is there a country we'd want to create? Or something? We could take more than one, of course. We probably will. Rugen. Why do you like Rugen? It's only got 4 dev, no center of trade, no building. Well, it's got a building. One thing on very hard, the AI has, they just build fucking buildings everywhere. Fish. You like it because of the fish? I think the center's it's got 6 dev. We'll get a claim on it. It also extends our ability to go into the next sea tile right now, so that just makes the most sense, for sure, for that claim. Okay. Please take fort. Oh crap, I forgot to, well, I wanted to take tech as soon as January rolled around, but I forgot to wait for the golden arrow. Shit. 1444. I wasted 120 monarch points. I am very bad at this game. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve to beat Budgetmonk. You could be the lord of the island and fish. Okay. True. The subjects are loyal because we took tech, though. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Anytime now, Fort. Let's start getting a claim on Lübeck, because that's one of the best provinces for us, probably. And I would definitely take it if I could. Mecklenburg is allied to Brandenburg, Luxembourg. Brandenburg, of course, never flipped to friendly. Any angle here? No. Assuming we get a claim on Lübeck. I'm going to spy on Denmark then as well, so we can get a claim on Schleswig and get through to this sea tile now as well. Looks like we've stopped building ships, I think. So we can actually start our flagship, but I need the money for stuff. Flagship over buildings. No, we do the flagship after we get the mission, for sure. This is just way too important. Way too important. Nice. Okay, come back from Denmark. Do a peace deal. I actually haven't had full confirmation that this works, but everyone keeps saying that's the way that it is. Ooh, ooh-wee, I get favors with the Pope. for this. That seems strange. 300 monarch points, 30 PP size, and theoretically, it now does do that. Cool. Good to see it. Okay, this army can like march to Danzig for now. We'll wait for the monthly tick, and then we will turn on the golden era, and then we will do other stuff and things. It's all coming up aces. Roomba doubting chat? I have good reason to doubt chat. Okay, looks like that building's done. Let's get the barracks started. Actually, the trade building would be better. All right, so golden era. Golden era starts. We can now take Diplotech, even though it'd be better over overall efficiency to finish the ID group first. We want this mission real bad. Build a marketplace for 80 gold. And then we can, theoretically, I could seize land before we get estate statutory rights again. I really don't want to have to develop the capital, but developing the capital is a mission, and if I develop 3 times, I can get above 5%, which would allow us to theoretically turn in one of these other things. But I have no slots, so it doesn't really matter. How badly am I going to piss the burgers off? They're at 17%. If I revoke land, they lose 20. They're going to go real low for a while, down to 30. How fast will that grow? They're going to be not lower than 30. They're going to be at 40 or lower, so it's going to be like 1.5 a month. How quickly would they come back from that? Pretty fast, I have to assume. I like that they changed this. I like that it's not just a complete no-brainer, that disasters never happen. Okay, we got our golden era. I still want to wait on prosperity before doing dev clicks, though. Valid rivals are Venice, Livonian Order, and Hungary. Hungary's on tech 5. Livonian Order is still, I assume, protected by Bohemia, who has only tech 4. Wow. Okay, so we have a 2 tech advantage over Bohemia and a golden era. I still don't think we have enough to beat 36,000 troops, though. Okay, I do have a claim on this guy. My original plan to isolate Bohemia by attacking on halt is still potentially valid. How long do we have before our CB expires? 76. I've got 10 years, and I decided to go espionage ideas, so I might want to start climbing in that direction instead of doing like Denmark, Lubeck. Yeah, I think I need to focus on trying to get the Livonians isolated. It's gonna take a long time to get this last 9% prosperity, because we only have a 25% chance each month to gain it. It's unfortunate. Stupid king being stupid. Alright, so we got a claim on here. Need a claim on... Need to go... Here... Here, here, here. So you... And Brandenburg. If I thought about what the other 3 allowed provinces would you want to have, apart from Lubeck and Riga? Not really. Obviously, because we're a plutocracy, it makes sense to have 1 province in each trade node, because each province in a different node from our primary node would allow us to have another, this click, if we wanted to. So that's something. We are not actually getting any modifiers here. Let's move one of our merchants. Take the one from the Baltic to here. Yield restrictions on naval supplies. Traders gain influence. That sounds great. That should put the traders back in charge, and I didn't have to spend monarch points on it. Cool. We get a new general. Good. Tell me that this one's better, please. Not really. Okay, just take Constantinople. not Istanbul, it's Constantinople. I think everything's gonna like fall in. Everything's gonna come together here in a moment. Like, as soon as we get our click, it's very likely that like the Livonian Order will stop being a valid rival. And now they are in an alliance with Denmark. You bastards. All my plans to like mess with Bohemia are now sort of irrelevant. We do have favors, 20 favors with Sweden. Sweden cannot receive knowledge sharing because he would have loans. He has loans. How many loans does he has? Sweden's got 1 loans, therefore he can't have knowledge. What a dummy. Okay, admin points need to go towards stab. They cost 149 plus 149 plus 50, so 350 admin points to get the click. After we build 1 more building. I mean, the last time that we played as Riga, we ended up getting rivaled by the Ottomans after clicking this, so I'm a little worried about it. Like, obviously I want to click it, but at the same time, like, it's gonna be rough. After the click, do you think we'll just be strong enough to straight up beat Bohemia, Denmark, Livonian Order? We might, actually. Let's look at all the benefits again. We get Cathedral of Riga, giving a 25% local dev cost, yearly tax income plus 60, province governing costs minus 25, bonus 10 loyalty equilibrium from the clergy. We get 10 raw, no. We get 4 base tax, 4 base production, 3 base manpower. 3, 4, 4, yeah, that's 11 development. Interesting. 11 development, you say? 11 is almost enough to get us to 45, where we could expand infrastructure again. I think we're going to want to do that. And actually, maybe... Yeah. Alright. Power projection is also at 50 temporarily. Wow. Wow. What else is it? We also get local trade power plus 5, 3 local goods produced, which is basically equivalent to 15 Phantom Diplo Dev. So it's going to function like a 60 development province, basically. We get an extra 20 raw naval force limit, 10 loyalty with the burghers. We get 6,000 manpower, 20 raw land force limit, 50% bonus defensiveness, local fort maintenance minus 90, and nobility loyalty plus 10. A lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. And again, if you have not seen the modifier before, because it's a province modifier, the 60 yearly tax income, which would normally only be 5 gold a month, is going to get multiplied against local tax income efficiency. So it's actually going to be a lot more than 5 gold a month. And because it's local tax income from the province modifier, when you do this click is freaking busted. Because when you exploit development, it gives you, off the top of my head, I think it's 5 years of income, right? So it's going to take the 60 and be like, oh, well, 60 times 250% times 5 years is like 11 billion ducats. There you go. Did you pick the second? The government reform of naval force limit. We took the merchant. Which one was it that gives naval force limit? This one? Yeah, I don't like this one because you've got chance to capture enemy ships. I hate having that modifier. But still, I mean, we're going to go from 15 force limit to 35. That's pretty good. Seems to be a good click is the long and short of it. True. Crap, our PP is small. Well, at this point, there's no reason to not just do the rivalry. I never had set it because I wanted to potentially be able to rent troops to him and stuff. We could theoretically rival Venice, sure. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. What am I waiting for? Waiting for the building to finish. And then I need to bump stab. No stab cost discount guy. And because I actually do want estate statutory rights to fire again, I think I am going to do 3 dev clicks. It's really annoying that we're off by 0.004 from being able to just do 2. But sometimes it be that way. Bonfire of the Vanities. Gain devotion. Sure. Is it done? It's done. Alright, so we got our workshop. We got our marketplace. We need a barracks. Oop. Insult and embargo. We're above 50 for the moment, so I don't really want to micro remembering where these guys were and stuff, you know. Guilds gain influence? Whatever. It's fine. Not gonna lose monarch points to interact with those guys. If it falls below 50, then I would try to do those things. All we need is this barracks to finish, and then 2 stab clicks. We haven't gotten free stab from this guy, so there's still a small chance that it could fire before the barracks finishes. Save me some admin points. Get half price level 2 Morale of Armies Advisor. We already have a half price level 2, I believe. Yep. 35 gold for 2% professionalism. That would cause me to have to take a loan. Let's not click it yet. And it will auto accept the top option in like a month or 2, which just gives me like just enough time to make enough that I don't have to take a loan. Here we go. And eventually we'll probably switch to him because I do like the morale better than the fort defense. Barracks will be done on May 6th. Got counter-rivaled by the Livonians. Not surprising. Alright. We will probably want to go ahead and get him embargoed now. And back to Mecklenburg. Bum ba bum ba bum. It's May! Barracks? Barracks. Barracks is done. Mission. All we need is stab 3. This is going to be painful, but whatever. Is what it is, right? One last check just in case. Give me the power! Okay, so if we're trying to get to 45 dev, I want to click this when. Adding that much dev is going to bring the cost up a lot. Is it better to do the dev now at 33? Or is it better to get the 25% dev cost modifier and another... There's no way. It's got to be better to do it now. Okay, so we need to do 2 admin clicks, and it looks like we do have enough. I wish I had enough money to upgrade the center, but... Edict is already on. We never got to 100% prosperity. Whatever. It's my click, and I want it now, so we're just going to do the clicks now. If I do 2 admin clicks, we go to 35 dev. Alternatively, I really only need to go to 45. I don't want to spend monarch points if I don't have to. So if this is going to give us 11, 4, 4, 3, 8 plus 3 is 11. Then I just need to do 1 click. Right? Yeah. Alright, so let's do 1. And then we can click it. Click. Oh! Money! Give me the money! Alright, and before I forget to do it, we'll click this again. That satisfies the mission for us. Oh, right. No, shit. That was the other reason. Crap. 1. No, 1 is not enough. Remember, chat? There was a reason I wanted to do more than 1. I wanted to get to 10% crown land so that I could, like, manipulate the crown land numbers and make estate statutory rights fire again. Because right now we have 100% increased loyalty from subjects, which is not great. Can't seize for like 5 years. Like, seize is only 5% crown land. That would put us at 9.796, which is not enough to do really anything that I'd want to do. Plus, I have no privilege slots, so... 1470, we could do this. Probably end up using it for that. Okay, we now should get on the monthly tick an outrageous boost to our numbers. Boom! 35 land force limit, 37 naval force limit, 21 monthly income. Look at that fat ass monthly income from base tax. So dumb. Crazy. Goods produced. A lot. Can't wait till 72 so we can see how big that click's gonna be. Okay, so, first thing we want to do is... What's really nice about having this much development in one province is look at the discount to recruitment time. Minus 45 and 32, so 13 days to train a troop. Build a ship, we can build in also a lot fewer days. We want to probably build a just ton of infantry right now. But I kind of don't want to do it from here. I want to do it from the army. That way they auto-merge into the drill stack. Okay, we need 30 spy network to get our claims. Here comes the invalid rivalry with the Livonian Order, probably. Our subjects are fairly loyal now. So I guess maybe the Crown Land situation is not really a problem. Why do we make so much? We just spent the last, like, hour talking about it. We have a local province modifier called the Cathedral of Riga, the Gateway Port of Riga, and the Castle of Riga. So we have a province modifier for these things. And because the yearly tax income modifier is a local modifier, not a country modifier, it actually benefits from local tax income efficiency. So it says you're going to get yearly tax income plus 60, but what actually happens is 60 plus the 16 annual, or the base tax income, 1 ducat per year. So we get 76 income per year. That whole number gets multiplied against 2.72. So it ends up being 206 gold a year, divided by 12 is 17.22 gold per month. And that's how that 17.22 is calculated. So that's why. The last time we played as Riga, I remember commenting this exact same thing. I'm not sure if Paradox realized that 60 was going to benefit from local tax income efficiency, because this is the first instance I've ever seen where they did a province modifier that provides tax income instead of a country modifier. Every other source of yearly tax income modifier is a country modifier. Like if you're the emperor, yearly tax income plus 24, country benefit, not a local benefit. So it doesn't benefit. I feel like it's kind of silly, but whatever. It's fine. That's why we're playing this country, because Budgetmonk was playing this country, and it's fine. Mercantilism's tight. Great efficiency, lose mercantilism. Institution spread, don't need it, but yeah, we'll take the trade efficiency, I guess. Our next idea. AE impact. Okay, we did get a claim on Wolgas, which was an opportunity for expansion, so we were going to do that. Get one more claim. It's going to take a long time to train our troop count up, and we do have, like, the ability to train down here as well. I could do that, too. Yeah, let's do that. I don't like the idea of the army being in multiple locations, but... Actually, how long does it take here again? Only 13 days? Never mind. You will train. Recently played as Sardinia Piedmont. They have a mission that upgrades your forts 1 level. The funny thing is that you can have the next tier of forts early this way. So when you say that it upgrades your forts by 1 level, you mean the building level, right? You're not saying 2 fort level goes to 3 fort level. You're saying it's like, it pretends the castle is a bastion. That's kind of cool. Okay, for 30, we'll get a claim on Mecklenburg now. And I wanted to get the claim here. Actually, why am I doing this? I don't need to do this anymore. I can't isolate Bohemia from the Livonian Order, really, anymore. Denmark only has 4 reasons to defend, though. Let's go take clay. Give the clay. Give it. I want it. Bum, bum. Also getting cannons early as France. France can too? I thought that was just an Ottoman thing. They get like 3 or 4 artillery from, I think it's just 3 artillery from a mission. Alright, well, we're gonna expand because we can expand. Why not? Let's just expand because we can expand. Start spying on Mr. Magdeburg. Magdeburg is maybe Madge. We'll see. We do have relationship slots for military access if we need it now, so hopefully we can get access over there. Because we rivaled the Livonian Order, that's the other reason you don't want to rival them right away, is that then you can't get military access and your army's trapped. Bum, 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 bum. Should have thought of that. Whoops. Treatise on natural philosophy. Loyalty with the burger or the clergy or innovativeness. Sure, take innovativeness. Our claim on Mr. Brandenburg. Either do this one or this one. Does it matter? This one doesn't get me what I need. It's got to be this one. Maybe Sweden will attack Denmark or something, and while they're doing that, I'll be able to attack and do my original plan. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll just build up to our force limit and then hopefully have enough troops to murder everyone. I have enough favors of Sweden that I could theoretically call him into this war and still have the ability to call him into the next one. Also, he'll accept knowledge sharing now. We definitely want to do because he is our friendo. We want him to be strong. 1.16 monies is not a huge amount, but it's also good for him, so. Bum, bum, ba, bum. We have access almost the whole way there, just not through our rival. Cool. So, fantastic. I do have one transport mothballed down here, but if I try to bring it around, Wolgast has 19 ships, so we'd probably get dead. And then there's also a tiny little Aachen over there in the war. Hopefully soon someone else gets access to the Livonians for us. We'll see. Supply limit is only 36. That's actually kind of a problem. We recover 266 manpower per month with our one whole province. Ooh-wee. 3% away from prosperity. I tell my subjects that they should be, like, aggressive and maybe they'll go do something. That's 46,000 Polish standing in one province. What you doing? What you doing? He doesn't want any of his land. He wants that land. He's got claims on all of it. We got the income. Let's add... I want to go up to 4 cav as well. Oh, hey. State statutory rights did eventually fire. Okay. Well, I'm not actually struggling to keep our subjects loyal, but it does affect national tax modifier, which does affect the income from the province modifier. So I still would like to reset our crown land to 30. It's just a shame that I can't, like, do anything with this crown land, you know? But I think it's fine. It's fine, we'll just do it. Click. Oh, nice. And it actually... Wait. I thought it set your crown land to 30. That's even better then. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Bum, bum, bum. Military access, please? One province off? Come on. Come on. This is a real problem. I'm gonna attack my way there. We still need to upgrade our center of trade. We still need, I don't know, stuff, buildings. This is a half-price advisor, but he's getting kind of old now. I have no manpower. Maybe I'll just start building some transports up here. If he's not gonna ever ask for access, I'm not gonna try to ferry this one ship around and get it sunk. Just build some transports, whatever. Hey, we got access. Over there we go. Supply is bad. How many generals do we have? Just 2? Do this. I want to pull the newest infantry off. And we'll take a look at the number of troops that are in the army and the enemy army, and it might be safe to drill with some of the stack. Like 15, 16k troops. I see 8 and 2. And we don't have access to Aachen, so his army's stuck. Maybe because our subjects are doing stuff up here, we'll just march down here and kill his army. And that way we can definitely drill. More cav, please. Also, I need to save up some cash for a naval doctrine. It's going to cost 151 money, although I can sell my galleys now. Or just delete them. Also, we need to save up for a flagship. It's a lot. We got a lot of stuff we need to do. I'd like to build forts in our subjects' lands. I want a fort in, like, Hum and Zeta. Because now we have to, like, try to potentially actually beat the Ottomans instead of just surrendering to them. You know? Like, I don't want to just give my land away. Okay, before we do naval doctrine, I want to get the flagship started. Flagship. Heavy ship 1. No. HMS Bucket. Bucket? Bucket. I know how to spell bucket. Buckets. Oh, buckets. Trade power. Movement speed. Privateering, since we are in a node where we aren't. It's not a very good node. Cool, cool, cool. What is the Ottoman force limit? Probably like 200, if I had to guess. Only 90, actually. They must not have an idea group yet.
Over 9,000!
They've gone, they went quantity. God damn it. Quantity idea Ottomans on very hard. Like, really? Their troops will blot out the sun. Like, for real. No siege pip on that, unfortunately. Ragusa has no army. Ragusa, why do you have no army? You have no money. Alright, here, build an army, you derp. You're supposed to have an army. Must have gotten stack wiped. And, yeah. Plus they have a fort and the other two don't, so that might be part of it. I have 50 monies. Build some troops, you dummy. Okay, I was spying on you. And you. Unrepentant wino, we love theocracy. We do? I don't know. Theocracy's okay. Let's unmothball the galleys, and maybe we'll go get some naval superiority from them. Merchants call for increased imports. Traders gain influence, guilds lose influence, we get more trade power in places. Okay, sure. If you leave me dry, you won't let me die. I don't know what the words are, but it sounds like that to me. If you leave me dry, you won't let me die. Okay, Anhalt is the one we need claims on after Magdeburg. So don't need to get his spy network built up quite as much as the other. I'll use the other diplomat to get military access through Saxony then. That gets me to here. We'll get access through Mr. Hess. That gets me to here. Is that what, I mean, that's what I hear the words are. You don't, what happened up here? What? They were sieging the capital. Dude. You guys suck. Listen to it closely. It's if you leave me dry, you won't let me die. All I can hear. We're lucky he'll just accept white peace, so I can just be done with this. Occupied and besieged provinces is not enough. He has how many troops? Only 6. And they've got to be somewhere over here, because I'm the one that just asked for this access here. But the fort, zone of control, probably will block me from finding him. But let's go try to find him, because I'd rather just kill his army and knock him out of the war. Go back to spying on Halt. We should stop drilling for a bit, since we don't know where their armies are. Get naval doctrine now, we'll get our ship trade power. It's better to do this after deleting the galleys, but I don't really care. We make enough money, it shouldn't be an issue. Ships are almost fully repaired. One more monthly tick, and then we'll go do a battle. I have found an army. It's not the right army, but I found an army. Where is you? I'd be hiding like over here. Nope. Found him, he's way the hell over here. Weird. Flagship is already done. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. You son of a bitch. That's really annoying. Like, I'm really annoyed by that. Let's see. Wolgast only has 4K. I don't need to siege down Aachen. I don't want to tie up a huge army over here. Let's leave behind like 4 or 5 infantry, just so we have enough that no one wants to come bother us. We got army tradition from it? Yeah. I'm a bit annoyed right now, like real mad, but I'm trying to contain it. Another half-price trader. Cancel the access there. We want to get black flagged, and then we'll march this army over there and get vengeance if we can find him. Oh, he's disappeared on me again. Son of a bitch. All right, this fleet's gonna come over here and murder some stuff. Start popping out more ships or troops. See Wolgast's army. If I'm Aachen, where would I be? I have no idea because he's just too smart. There he is. Crap, I was supposed to get a claim on you and then I forgot. Actually, no, I couldn't have done it yet. Actually, I have to go all the way home to get on black flag, don't I? Bum 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 bum. Ragusa did rebuild his army, good. Do even more base tax. Silly game. Get prestige to 50. Or get trade power for another half-price trader. We'll do the nobles one. Can't believe that happened. And Stettin now is sniping my occupations. You son of a bitch. Oh god. At least we got half the manpower back, right? Like, that does happen, so that's good. But, still. You know what, this actually is fine, because we could just, like, if I wanted to, we have 2 extra relationship slots now, because we got strong duchies. So, if he eats most of it, maybe I shouldn't occupy anything, except for, like, this province. Because he desires the entirety of the land. I've already occupied 1, unfortunately, but I could just, like, take 2 and we could create a vassal. More vassals. Now that we're really strong, the subjects are super loyal. Take Rugen. Rugen is only 4 dev. It'd be the least amount of aggressive expansion for us to do that way. Get the fish. What, is there like a province modifier for fish or something? I mean, there's fish in Stralsund too. And Stralsund has a trade modifier. So like, what's going on with Rugen? Whatever, I'm just gonna take 1 province and call it good. We don't have a siege pip. Our subject, Stettin has 2 siege pips, so he's benefiting from our blockade. Shouldn't be a very long siege. If I can find Akin's army and stack wipe it, we can knock him out now. Which I would like to do. Grant another admiralship. Okay. I mean, I don't need... God, what? Are you kidding me? This guy is such a bastard. I'm gonna get you, Akin. I'm coming for you, man. You're in trouble. Alright, well that takes care of that. Let's come back from both of these. Let's get these 2 claims. We need a claim here and here. And I'm just gonna take white peace with you because I don't want to deal with that siege. We have military access through you, which we can cancel. Alright, this alert's annoying me, so I guess we're just gonna hire another admiral. And he's garbage. Neat. No troops in the war, so we'll drill for a bit. I'm actually gonna delete this infantry because I'd rather have more cav since our income is high and whatever. We're not currently building any units because we have no manpower, so I guess it's time to build more ships. Let's how close is this siege? 35 chance. Okay. Well, I actually need the fleet here if we're gonna try to keep the blockade active, I guess. But I now have my claim chain to Anhalt, so if I wanted to isolate Bohemia, I could now. Will Denmark defend the Livonian Order? They have 4 reasons. But that's not a big deal, right? I need this fort to fall so that I can demand a province. There we go. Just gonna take the 1. And our current, like, goal is, you know, I actually don't need the money. I need prestige more than anything right now. We'll sit on that province, and because this guy wants all of this, and hopefully he's not at war with Aachen. He's not. Good. So, Hopefully what he'll do is he'll now go occupy that. He doesn't want military access. Fine. Third idea, spy network plus 50%, siege ability plus 10, and more papal influence. It's great. Yeah, I'll probably just create another subject now. We want to protect trade in the Baltic. And we want to build more light ships. Odd that he's not asking me for access, even though he only needs to take like 2 more provinces. Like, I feel like he should want access. You know? He can't get there right now. Like, you would assume. There we go. I'm allowed to offer it to him. There, good. He's decided he does want it. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, we have a lot of military points suddenly. Where the hell did these all come from? Are we actually good at generating monarch points now? That's strange. Focus dip, since we ended up going for a diplomatic ID group. Sale of titles is available. It's a lot of money. I like money. Do you like money? I like money. Give me the money. I can become the two, well, right now, 2 province minor defender of the faith. That seems reasonable. Probably not gonna do that. What you doing? Are you gonna go march there and take that last province, dude? You're only at 82 war score. Got 7k troops. You need that province, buddy. Why aren't you going there? Straight? Shit. He's blockaded. He can't get there. Shit. So I might get unlawful territory while we wait for this peace deal to happen. He can still demand it because there's no fort in the area, but he doesn't have enough war score to trigger the AI to like want to do a peace deal because he wants 100, you know? We're gonna have to wait for him to get either an unconditional surrender or the 5-year occupation of the capital. Maybe I should have taken the island. This is all my fault. Upgrade our center of trade. Next upgrade costs us 1,000 full gold. I could have sworn that expand infrastructure like reduced the cost of that or something, but I guess not. There should be like a decision or something, or maybe like an idea group that allows you to create your own custom monument. That'd be sick. Is there anyone else we can release from here instead? Nope. "14 countries want to be our ally now. We can ally the Emperor." Not so sure that's good for us to do in this campaign, but just saying. It's a thing we could do if we wanted to. We have enough stuff that I can offer an indulgence to somebody. Austria's got -3 reasons due to stability -25. Stability -25. So because they have stability, they don't want to do it, I guess. We're just gonna stockpile the papal influence then. Yep, the subjugation CV expires in 76. Although it's not a big deal, right? Like he's small enough, war score wise, so we could just full annex, not full annex, but we could force vassalize. We don't need the subjugation CB. We just need to we can't let this tag die, ever. Otherwise, we can't get it back. I'm kind of leaning toward just continuing to build up troop count, and then murdering all of them. We have a tech advantage over everyone except for the Livonian Order. We have enough naval force limit as well that I might be able to beat their navies, even though they've got stupid modifiers. 43 ships, 25 ships, Bohemia has none. If I keep the galleys, or maybe even build a bunch more, that could be good. We have 125% local defensiveness without a defensive edict on. So that's like a lot. 100% defensiveness would increase siege ticks to 60 days. 25% more is another 9. No. 10% is 3 days, so 7.5 days. So like 67.5 days siege ticks right now. Fire the discounted guy or don't? Let's don't. He's too good. Alright, I'm going to start spying on our rival then, since we are probably going to murder him soon. One country will accept an indulgence now. France. Ooh, that's a good one. Monies. I like monies. Not that we really need the monies, but... What? Damn it. Now he must have immediately bumped stab, and now he don't want to do it. Well, you bastard. Just because I didn't have a diplomat free? That's rude. Yeah, it's too quick for me. We have an unassigned merchant because... Because? Where? Why? What? What happened? I had a merchant here. Whichever province in this node is like the primary province must have changed hands. Or something. And it kicked the merchant out. Fine, we'll put the merchant here again. Not gonna become Defender of the Faith. Brandenburg has just rivaled us. Alright then. We can take Miltech 7. 7 years at a time. To be honest, I really don't have anything to spend military points on right now, so... Maybe? Why don't we? And just build, like, 10 artillery? Let's think about it like this. 7 years at a time is 70% of 600. So 420 military points. What would I spend those points on instead? Really the only thing that's reasonable. We're not going to do development. We would just roll a bunch of generals for professionalism. But they're not going to be any good, so... Barraging? Yeah, but you can't do barraging unless you have artillery. Or a large enough navy, and actually looking at the numbers, I think that the enemy navies are still ridiculous. So you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna take it. I'm not gonna wait till January, we're just gonna take it right now. My tech. No one else gets it. My innovativeness. Take that, losers. How many ships are ahead of this? I do want the ships, but they take quite a while to train. We're supposed to be getting our prestige to 50. Are you, Are you ever gonna win this war, dude? He does have a ticking war score building up, but I guess I should have killed that navy. Mistakes were made. The problem with building a bunch of artillery is that it doesn't actually make us stronger against these huge numbers of infantry. It will speed up the siege, of course. Maybe we should just get enough artillery that I can do with the barrages, and that's it. So, like, go to, like, 4. That way I can get a +4 bonus against level 1 forts, and a +2 bonus against level 2 forts, and I can barrage any level fort. Because they're just really bad at combat, you know? And we really don't have a lot of manpower. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I should just keep this province. The Emperor's not actually, like, demanding crap from me. And having a second province to develop could be fine. Second province to train troops from, etc. Great trading city. Turning military points into a slacken would have been okay right now. We do have 10% professionalism. We could slacken. 100% manpower recovery speed. I mean, I really do desperately need more manpower to fill out the force limit. Getting stack wiped by Aachen was still like 8,000 lost manpower, which is a ton. We need another 13 troops, and I've got how many queued? 3? So we're at 25. I need like 10,000 manpower right now to fill out the force limit. Yeah, I do think slacking might be the way to go here. So I want to get stuff done before 76 if possible. One professionalism immediately, as well as giving us the effect. There's an innate cost to turning it on. It sucks. Whatever. Manpower, please. Run manpower edict as well. Not that it does a huge amount. I mean, if you're gonna try to recover manpower, you should try to recover manpower faster. We're going for prestige for emissions. Might as well take the prestige. Got caught spying on a dude. Rude. If you ask me. Maybe I could just go and like attack Lubeck and farm up some prestige real quick. Only 3 of his derps would actually defend him. Based on battles, we have tech 7 now. Versus many of their probably only tech 5. We don't have a god tier general or anything, but this is still a pretty strong army. I'm actually going to cancel the troops that are being trained. So that we don't risk getting stack wiped again. Unfortunately, the military access thing is a problem again. Like maybe we can get black flagged though because of our return province. Cool. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, let's get our prestige for this war, I think. March over here. We're gonna wait for them to come siege us. And then we'll stack wipe whatever comes. It's easier that way. He has 29 ships. We've got 31. And a flagship and an admiral. Of course, the AI almost always has an admiral, so that's not really a big deal. Bum, 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 bum. They don't actually have access to us. I will ask for access from this guy. Look how inviting this is, Lubeck. Come siege this one province that I have that's right next to you. There's no way anything bad will happen to you. I promise. Where's their army, I wonder? They've got access through Bohemia? I wonder if they immediately are like trying to get up to our capital for some reason instead. Let's see. I could just go start trying to knock people out. Goslar doesn't have access away from himself, so his army should be where it is. Yeah, let's just get on black flagged and march toward Goslar. Oh no, there's his damn army. Good. Kill it. He did take the bait. How nice. Goslar does have access out now. Zone of control from Lüneburg is projecting into Altmark, which is blocking us from being able to get there. If I ask for access myself here, I should be able to get to Goslar. Goslar's probably going to go west and try to hide. There he is right there. And I can't actually get to that because of the zone of control stuff. But I can't piece him out unless we stack wipe him. Could try to go around. Goslar projects through there. Sort of like trying to be conservative on manpower. I really don't want to do a lot of sieges, you know? Maybe it is better to just siege him out. I'd rather that the Lubeck not build up a new army. I want to get over there and start the siege of his capital. So that will take a while. Level 3 coastal fort. Still don't have a general for the secondary stack. And we're super far ahead of words. We're super far ahead of time on tech, so let's roll a general or 3 or 2. 2, 3, 2. I only rolled 2. Tapes 95, how's it going? Bum, ba, bum. For a second, I thought you had 5 siege. I was like, oh, 5 shock though. Damn, dude. That's actually 2512 is amazing. Dude, you're a god. You're a god. You're a wizard. He still has 27 ships, so we'll just keep our whole fleet over there. We have tier 4. Permanently increase the Pope's opinion. Curia treasury contribution plus 33. Curia powers cost goes down. Papal influence from cardinals goes up. Admin tech cost minus 10. Seizing land from the clergy does not trigger religious rebels. Useless. Temples are more betterer. Sounds amazing because of our local modifier. Another diplomat though. Wow. And loyalty equilibrium, which will make it easier to revoke a state of statutory rights again. A diplomat, though. We are going to get a diplomat from espionage. Should we just keep being silly and stacking local tax modifier in the capital? Honestly, I feel like we're going to run out of things to spend money on real soon. We have no monuments. We almost have our level 3 center of trade. Like, there's no buildings to build. Like, I don't think we're going to need money. Could build ramparts. Diplomat, though, man. A diplomat? Would you really take money over a diplomat? Yes? Okay. Alright, fine. If you guys want, we can do that. Sure. We now have 278% tax income efficiency. Looks like we have a temporary modifier of heresy. I don't really know where that came from. Lasts until 76. Must have been some event or whatever. That's actually 17,000 troops. They're like putting together a large army. It's annoying. This might be an opportunity to isolate Goslar and get him stack wiped if we just chase him. Alternatively, we could just keep on trying to do this siege. We have 1 status so far. Active thing. We could do a barrage. I think it's worth it. Although if I do the barrage, we might get... I think we ignore Goslar. We bring the whole army up here and we do the barrage. Let's do it like that. No, the 1/4 price trader died. Bad. That's not really what I wanted. Couldn't go through this way, apparently. Reinforcing on the 14th. Alright, we're gonna have to fight for 12 days and retreat the army onto the existing stack then. Taking some losses, not like we needed this manpower or anything. The Nag's Head Rumor. Lose devotion or lose prestige. Lose devotion. Bum. Oh hey, he did the thing. Cool. You can release the subject soon. Probably also get the forts started in our subjects. Although I need the money for other stuff as well, but what can you do? I need money for lots of things. Okay, we got Lubeck. This can go to Serbia, I guess. 0% defensiveness. 0%. Serbia is the only one that's actually getting the March bonus for some reason. Probably because of development disparity. That's an overrun if we do it with more than 10 troops. We might as well. And we're now over the relationship limit because we lost our temporary relationship. Cancel access through Magdeburg. Take another idea. Another diplomat. Advisor cost minus 15. Sweet. Your advisors is great. We could run higher level advisors, I'm aware. But why though? What was the whole goal of this war? Just prestige to 50, I think. That's the next easiest fort. Can we get to it? Zone of control from here projects to there. I'd have to ask for access through the Martian, bring the navy around, and cross the strait instead. Lose loyalty with the burghers. I don't want the burghers to be mad. Oh well. And revoke something from the nobles. There's got to be something better than some of this stuff. I don't know that I want them to not lose crown land from development anymore. Get rid of this one. Okay, whatever. Form the Hansa. We can't take land in this war because it's a trade CB, but I mean, I know that what's his name? Budgetmonk is planning to form Russia from Riga, so he's got some grand plans. Alright, here's what I want to do. I want to try to isolate. Alright, so, okay. We're gonna do a little trick. This army can go like this. This army can't because of the way that it moved around. You can't reorganize an army if there's two generals, but if we unassign this general first, and then move it here, grab the armies, reorganize, put the larger army into the smaller army. They now all have the same return province, and they can all go this way. We're going to isolate Goslar so that we can get him stack wiped and knock him out peacefully. And by peacefully, I mean by slaughtering 10,000 of their people. You know? Okay, dude, you have no army, which means that the second that we get on your province, you're going to want to quit. Got it? Somehow that did, like, mess up my ability to go here, though, now. Just sort of annoying. Whatever, let's just do a battle. Battles are good. We have 5 shock. We have good tech. We need army tradition. And I'm still over the relationship limit. Yeah, it's weird. So because we were there, yeah, it I'm like trapped actually, a little bit. We need to ask for access through this guy so that I can fix my return province issue now. Still doesn't work. Oh, right, because we're actually on this side of the fort, so we're entering from this direction. I get it now. I see what's happening. That's fine. I don't really care. We'll just go do a thing. Rip my manpower though, right? Get rid of some of the infantry, make some space for more artillery or whatever. Bum, 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 bum. So I have to take this fort now, looks like. Fine. Really no reason to have this navy doing this anymore. Let's protect trade again. I'm not sure how much money that actually makes us, but fine. Like 4 or 5 gold. It's not bad. We're not currently training any infantry, but we do have more ships coming. Let's get more of it. I want to go to like 37 flights. Merchants call for increased imports. Alright. Want him to not try to take a fight there if possible. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know the song, but it's great. It's a banger. We can't peace out. I'm trying to get to 50 prestige, which the easiest way to do it would be to like actually occupy some of the OPMs. One thing I'm noticing on very hard as compared to normal or like hard is that a lot of the OPMs actually keep their forts now. I've noticed over the last couple patches that most AI seem to always delete their forts still. So it's interesting. Get him! Get him, Tabes! Taking a 2 penalty is not great, but whatever. And they are retreating that way. Probably to Dortmund. Bum, 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 bum. I like how I get another diplomat and then I immediately just don't use them. But that's like the advantage to having 3 diplomats means you can do like 2 sustainable actions and keep 1 diplomat available for instantaneous clicks, which is really convenient, I think. Dortmund and Goslar both have armies, so that means we probably can't piece them out yet. You are at 2 reasons from white peace, and I can't get to there because of frickin' fort. I need prestige, so we're going to leave this half behind, or most of it, and send the good siege leader over the coast. The good siege leader being Tabes, of course. Tabes, why don't you go over here? And there goes our slacking, unfortunately. Back down to only 255 manpower a month now. Movement speed plus 10%, making up for the one thing you lack in, dude. Wow. Wow. Impressive. You're a beast. East Frisia still has an army somewhere, so he doesn't want to peace out. Stinks. Now he does, actually. Alright, so East Frisia, you will give me monies and 3 whole ducats. Sure, fine. It's good. We are kind of low on manpower. So, and I don't want the fleet to be doing this, if possible. We just want to get them over there. How about Mr. You? 3 reasons away. Where is your army hiding? Really hate fighting in the HRE when I'm not the Emperor and I have to ask for access through like 18 countries just to get where I want to go, you know? Dang it, I'm trying to remember what the buttons are. Dortmund, Goslar. Goslar's got 3k. They could be anywhere, right? They could be in anywhere over here. One of the drawbacks to having these little subjects way down here is that it does cause the AI to ask for crazy access that they wouldn't otherwise go for. They're trying to get to your subjects. That's kind of annoying. Perhaps we just peace out now and don't even worry about it. We're not taking any clay. We can't take clay. I just needed to get some prestige. We can do concede defeat and end rivalries for the most possible prestige. But if we do concede defeat, we don't get the ability to get any cash. Although cash is not that big of a deal for us. We make a lot of money. I think I will just do the concede defeat. It's fine. 30 prestige is a lot. Bye. Okay, and we're going to release Wolgast, who will be the second country in the world with Miltech 7. What a baller. He's a beast. Although because of that, he's actually kind of disloyal. Did I remember to take the fish? No. Should we make him into a march as well? Because of this whole 5 province count restriction thing, we're just really never going to want to integrate anybody, really. So... kind of makes sense. Alright, it's definitely time to actually get some artillery into the army. But, I think that we've made some decent progress for the day. We still haven't done the Livonian Order, but we are the only country in the game right now that's on Miltech 7, so... well, there's 2 of us, but... where's Tech? Yeah, like... I think that if I build up to force limit... it won't be easy, but like, there's also a good chance the situation could change. Maybe Denmark doesn't want to defend. I actually don't even think we need to like lose to Bohemia or try to isolate him really anymore. Like doing the whole unhalt thing, even though I worked hard to get it. Because even if we go after the Livonian Order and Bohemia comes over to us, we now have this crazy modifier. It's going to take them for freaking ever to actually do anything to our fort. And the fort also does, like... what's it called? No, there's no built-in attrition here. But, we're building ramparts as well. So it's like... we have all the time in the world to siege out Livonian Order. Granted, I only have a year left on the subjugation CB, but... doesn't matter, we can just attack him regularly. No big deal. So, cool. Well, it's been almost 3 hours, kind of a short one, but I'm kind of tired for some reason. Not sure why. SJD, thank you for your 34th month, by the way, and also Kyle, if I missed you guys, I may have. I was a little focused. I'm tired because I got stack wiped by Aachen. Can't believe that happened. Alright. Is Budget still doing his one? If he is, we'll rate him. Yeah, he's still playing. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys over to Budget. Make sure to draw as many comparisons and tell him how he's amazing and better than me between our 2 runs, okay? I'm gonna try, again, I want to try to get started earlier tomorrow. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. I've been staying up too late. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna send you there in a bit.